You ready? Where y'all want me to start at?
Start beginning.
Start beginning.
Start beginning.
Okay. I went to Glasgow and we met at the courthouse yard. And they said, you in the Army now. And they marched us up to the train station. And we got on a boxcar. I mean, the seat just made out of wood. And we rode that to Park City and caught the other train. And we went to Indiana, stayed all night there, and went to Belvoir, Virginia. And that's where I took my basic 6 weeks training. Basic. There, I didn't do much on just marched and gun lit and those. That's, cleaning guns. And I left from there and went to Camp Fort, Tennessee. I didn't know it was that close to home. And there was me and another boy rode the train from up there down Tennessee. We got to Tennessee while my outfit is going to put me in was out in the field, training out. So they took me out there, took us out there, and you wouldn't guess what the first job I had. The next morning, I got up and they said, you want to dig a garbage pit. So we had to dig a garbage pit to put the straps in. So we stayed there a few days and then we moved back to the camp. And a few days later, we said we're going to move and go build a bridge. And I don't know what river it was, but I believe it's the same river goes through Nashville. And y'all know what that is? Yeah, I think that's what it was. But anyhow, they had to set up guards to tell the roads goes which way. So they set me out in one place, and they said, now the last truck come through will pick you up. Well, the last truck, I didn't know the last truck. So it started getting raining right after that. The last truck didn't pick me up. I stood there all night long, all the day the next day, and I didn't leave my clothes packed. And nothing to eat, wet, it's off the storm. So they found me about 4 o'clock the next evening. And then they took me back and fed me. I hadn't had nothing to eat. And then they took me back to the river. And they was building a bridge, and they said it got blowed out. I wonder how it got blowed out. You know, they had an airplane with those little pugs come over and drop a sack of flour on it, and I blowed it up. So you had to tie it down, build it again. So we worked till about 12 that night. Everybody got so tired. The lieutenant in charge of us, he said, had to take some troops across in boats. So got so tired, I just got in one of them boxes, big boxes before the motor come in. Went to sleep till the next morning. He never said a word to me. And then went there and then said, nah, I gotta think this all out. Went back to camp after that, and I don't remember why we went back to the river anymore or not. That's been the only time we built that bridge. Then we then were taking training to know we were going overseas. And so we in this spray field, and one you had to run and fall on your elbows and cross. And I told your shoulder out of place. I told the captain, I told him shoulder out. Oh, you didn't. So he said, you want to do it again? So I said, well, I'll land on this and I won't fish it up there. And I fell off land on it and come back and just knocked that from out. They took me to the hospital and laid me down the floor and put it back in place. And so I stayed in the hospital there one night, and I went back to the company. And we got ready to go overseas. And they loaded us on the train and went to you have to think, I forget, New York. We went to New York. And we stayed over there one night in New York. So they took us down, put us on the boat. And that was the worst time I ever was in service, when I was on the boat. As long as you stayed down inside, you just sick all the time. It's stuffy, you couldn't get no air. And we got ready to go to eat. Wife had got out in the ocean a long ways and went to eat. I said, well, if they had sideboards on the table, you stood up and eat. And they said, you better hold to your mess kit. So if you don't, somebody will vomit in it before it gets back to you. They was vomiting, the floors was covered. He went to the bathroom, he was about knee deep in it. And as long as then you can get up and go up on deck and you get some air, you feel better. I never did vomit, but I get dizzy. So they had me to go start carrying food up from down into the kitchen. And I started eating fruit. And I believe that saved me from getting sick. And it took me, I'll take us 14 days a night to get overseas on the boat. Then they got there and loaded us on a train and took us up into England. And we built bridges there. We built it, tear it down, build it again, tear it down, build it again. And that's about all we done there. That in height. It took us on a 25-mile hike with a full fill pack on your back and the M1 hanging on your arm, and they give you one canteen of water. So if you drink that up, you don't get it no more. But I think in the long run, they did give us some more. But it was hot. We started just before daylight. We got back when the sun went down. We walked 25 miles. And so they just trained us there on the river, building bridge, tear it down. We built day and night, no lights. And so we got ready to go overseas when the war broke out, over the channel. So they loaded our outfit, our trucks, on these, I don't know what you call them, those 4 trailer trucks. And it only put 3 on it. And we wondered why they just put 3 on it. They said if we put 4 on it, we'd break it, the ship, the plane into. So that for that would get rough, water get rough, and it just would break it in 2. So they only had 3 on it, whatever you called it. So we're going to start out about dark to go over the English Channel. So we got pulled out. Got back the next morning, we just laid down there and went to sleep. We got up the next morning, we was in the same place where we started. And we wondered what in the world happened. They said, well, we got you out here tonight, it cuts us up, had to turn around and come back. Of course, That was one good day if we didn't have to get into battle. So that was the second day. So we went in the third day, hit the beach at Normandy Beach, and we had our trucks waterproofed, or you could just drive right in the ocean if you couldn't get to the beach. But they got to the beach and we pulled the trucks out right up on top of the hill. And the first thing we had to do was on the waterproof the truck. We had it covered with some kind of glue or whatever it was. We had to take that all off. And you could hear bombing, you could hear dead soldiers on the beach still floating. We got on whether it's coming out of the boats or, you know, they're still floating there, dead soldiers. So we got up on the top and unwaterproofed the truck that night. And the next day they moved us out, and first bridge, it wasn't a bridge, it just a little something, I don't know what it was, but I didn't go on it because it just took so many men. So I can't remember how many bridges we built. We built bridges every creek or river in France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Germany. And there's another one there, I forgot what it was. But anyhow, we were building a little bridge, it wasn't too big, and we could hear some racket, people hollering, screaming. Well, we said we'd go see what it was. We walked down and the civilians, they captured a German. They had him hung up, and they was pulling his fingernails out, punching his eyes out. We just turned around, and walked back, and I went along. We didn't bother. So I reckon they killed him there, didn't. So we went on, built. I remember the next bridge we got was a lieutenant got killed on it. A sniper shot him. When he set out on the last boat, okay, the traffic and the sniper shot him, killed him. And went on, I don't know how many more we built, but we slept in foxholes every night on the little pup tent. And I believe it was in France, and we had to pull the trucks into a big field that had to mines, there was a minefield. So we had to clean the mines out of the field. And they stretched a string around the field all the way around, just long enough where we could drive a truck around. So we was in that, we got in there, and of course our trucks had to be camouflaged. They had to put a camouflage on. Then we put a tent under the camouflage. So we was laying there, and it come a bad storm that night. And I was laying next to the truck wheel. It struck a tree right beside the truck, going down on me, and it crushed every bone in me, I thought. And so I could hear myself screaming and hollering. My buddy said, "No, we can't get out. They'll shoot us." He said, "You know, you couldn't travel at night. You just had to stay there." So I got up the next morning, and I got to go to the medic. And I said, "I'm burnt." And so we got my buddy went and took me to the medic. Got there, and I said, "Lightning struck me." "Oh, you didn't do it." I said, "Well, wait to get my clothes off and they show you." And my whole side was shot and blistered. It could work me from up just on that side, if I was laying on that side again. But now, how in the world I keep them kill me, I don't know. But I kept that scars on me till I got home. And so we went on down and we got to village of the bugs, or whatever you call it, that's when we really had the hard times. We was in this place, and we heard coming through the air, saying gas, gas, gas. Of course, everybody had their gas mask. Thank you. Everybody had their gas mask in the trucks. Everybody just started digging hunting gas mask, and we jumped in the foxhole. I don't know how long we stayed in there. You didn't smell no, you checked the gas mask and you couldn't smell no gas. And to come to find out, some guy run out of gas and on the front lines, and he hauled for gas, and that just echoed back. You could just hear it coming when it coming, echoing back. So we checked it out, it wasn't like that hard. Well, when the night or two, a big plane come over, and it was way up there, it was high, and it turned his bomb loose. You could hear it coming downstream, and I never heard nothing like it in my life. I hope I never heard nothing like it. So it just, we knowed it was going to kill us because it right over it. But it happened, it failed in the next field from us. And when it hit, it didn't go off. Well, it made a hole big, almost big enough to set this building in, and didn't go off. But we went out next morning and looked at it. But they wasn't, couldn't see all the dirt fell back on the bomb, so we don't know. It probably still there now, I guess. So we went on, and we getting pretty close to Germany. Now I want to ask y'all how many bags you think I took from England to Germany?
Probably not many.
One. One bag. That's all I ever took. And the reason I just took that one, they set up a place to take a shower in the camp. And they want to know how many wanted to go take a bath. Of course, we just filled the truck, you know. Got from one truck, and they got to take a bath, and so they just throw your clothes out. If you're big or little or whatever, you put them on, and when you left your old ones laying there. And that's the only bath I got was till I got to Germany. And so we got into Germany then, and then they started sleeping in houses. We got in with the thin houses there because they'd run the Germans out, and we'd take over the house till we got ready to leave. And that place we was in first and got in Germany, and had me on machine gun in there where the road crossed. There was big woods right above it, the road. And we sitting there in the machine with me and another boy on the machine gun, and we heard something walking through the leaves. It was walk. We'd halt, so you had to halt. And it just kept on coming. We halt 3 times, and it didn't stop. We just started spraying with some machine gun. But we went next morning to see if we could find them. Never could find nothing. I don't know what it was, but there was something walking through the woods. We just thought maybe it was a German, but it wasn't. So we better slow down just a little. And went on then, and I don't know, was built several more bridges. And I think the next bridge after got in Germany, a major got killed on it. The sniper killed him. He stepped out on the boat last month. And we built bridges. We built them at night. We built them through the day. No lights whatsoever. We didn't. We didn't use a light. We didn't use a light to drive overnight on the roads. Of course, wasn't nobody much on the road but us, because it was all going one way. And we never did use lights. The only time you could see a light is when you get up close to a truck behind you and you hit your brakes, you could see a little light under the boat. And that's the only way that you could see the drive. And of course, the driver would be hanging his head on the outside, and the driver on the other side where you could stay up the road. And went on, we got on over to the biggest bridge we built across the Rhine River. It took us all day, I was started in one night. And they sailed us like everything, their sails flopping around, they sailed us coming to the river. But they never did hit us. Well, I don't know why they didn't hit us, but they never hit us. So we went on, we got down to the river and started to build the bridge. I started right after dark, we worked all night. And we worked all night the next day, never did stop. So we got it built. Then we had to go back every time we built a bridge, we had to go back and get another load to another bridge. So we went on, and after we got on across the Rhine River, we didn't have to do nothing much. That was the last bridge we built across the Rhine River. And we went on to the last place was waiting to build a bridge across the river. That's when Russia and the Americans made the war was over with Germany. Germans won the river to get on the American side instead of where the Russia wasn't captured. So we was in a big town. And it was I don't know, it was a pretty good sized town, and it had a train station in it. So we just crossed the street from the train station in a big building. And so there was a big hospital in that town. And this wondered why they had that big hospital. And they come to find out they was Germans that was breeding the women, the girls. And if it's a girl born, they would kill it. If a boy was born, they'd kill it. And all the girls would have tattoos, German signal right there in the capital of their leg. And so we just wondered what it was, so we found out what it was. But then we didn't. That's about we stayed there. Of course, I can't tell you everything we done. I don't remember all of it. But I guess the worst is staying outside in the rain. You went to bed with your clothes on wet, and you did not use a bathroom out in the field. We dug a trench before we stopped. We'd dig a trench for a bathroom and put a thing around it. But you did not use a bathroom out in the field. Of course, I don't know why, but you didn't. But I didn't get to sleep in one bed back in France. My buddy was one night he didn't show up in my tent. Next day he showed up. I said, "Where was you at last night?" He said, "Well, I thought," he said, "there's a neighbor right over there, Frenchman." He said, "I know where I stayed all night." Well, he said, "Why don't you go with me and stay the night?" I said, "I better not." He said, "Oh, you come on." So we waited till about dark, and then we went over there. And they were just as nice to us. They fed us, and we went to bed, and they put warm bricks to your feet It was really nice. That was only one good night's sleep I had. And so I did get sleep in the bed one night. So I got to stay in Paris one night. After the war was over, we got to stay on the road a lot. We was on the road a lot. So we went to Paris and we camped out in the streets of Paris one night. We was on the road. We just camped out on the street. But I got to go to London and stay 3 days when I was in England. I got me and another boy went to stay 3 days in London. But we got several boys killed. One boy got killed on a motorcycle. He was going behind traffic, and he wanted to stay up front and go back in the back to see if every truck was in all right. And he started around the truck, and one of the trucks was trying to miss a bomb hole, and he hit the wheel and just killed a guy right there. Of course, they took him with us, and we stayed all night in the building and took him in there. And so I don't know what happened to him after that. I guess somebody else took him out. So we was going out. After that, the war was over, we was going down this road, and there was a convoy, 6 trucks, no 6 acre got a clutter, and you could see arms waving. We thought somebody was trying to wave us down, so we kept on going and got up to them, so we went around the convoy, 6 trucks with pulling trailers, all 6 trailers pulling trailers. And every one of them trucks, 6 trucks and 6 trailers, was full of dead bodies. I said, well, we just talking about that day. There was at least 100 in the truck. You had 500 to 600 people right there in one bomb. And I got to go see the camp, one of those camps where the Hitler had people killed. And they had a big furnace. They throw the bodies in and burn them, and there were skulls hanging on the walls everywhere. And they had bodies ripped up outside. Of course, it was real cold when it was up in Germany. And there was bodies ripped everywhere around in the camp where they was at. And I thought about that lots of times, that many people, kids, women and kids. But I don't know. I get on my mind sometimes and worry. I don't know why. But then went on and after the war was over, we stayed on the road a lot. We started hauling steel to build bridges, to build them back. So I don't know. But we eat. We didn't get maybe if we fighting, a building bridge. We didn't eat till to get on. And if we stayed 1 or 2 days or a week, sometimes we'd stay a week in one place. And then they set up a kitchen, they cook for us there. But we eat cave ration and all like that. In the morning for breakfast, you have a little can of ham and eggs, powdered eggs, and 2 or 3 crackers in with it, and maybe a little piece of cheese, And I forgot what to be, kind of potted meat for dinner in it, you know, you eat one for dinner. And they issued us little chocolate candy. It was about that long, and it was hard, real hard. And a lot of, on the road, we going on in, and a lot of people on the road, people, I guess, is begging for food. So we give them, you would throw it out sometimes we'd make out like we was gonna throw it, and one day get so mad they'd call what they were saying to it. But they were saying everything, so we do it just to have fun out of it, you know. We had a bar can in their hand like we go throw it, and they just did dive. We wouldn't turn it loose yet. But y'all might not think, but it was just like a day's work. We got where we didn't pay much attention to it. If the bombs are falling, the shells are falling, we lay back and say, you didn't get us today, see. But now, it was, I don't know why. I guess they had so many shots in us, you know. They give us like shots all the time. But it was a lie. So we got on, and my outfit said, well, going for points to turn us out of service. So we went on and come to my time, and I wanted to stay with the outfit, and they said, no, your time goes, and we don't let some boys go. So we all went, and they said, they're gonna have to let you go. I didn't want to leave the outfit so well. They put me in another outfit. Said you'll go home and put it in a few days. So we went in that outfit, stayed a few days or a week or so. They put me in another outfit, and they took me to an airport, one of the homemade airport. It wasn't a hotel, it was an airport. We stayed there, and it was cold enough to freeze like anything. We had our tents had a big stove in the middle of it before a flame running out the top of it. And nothing to do. So we went, stayed in the PX tent and drank coffee and eat donuts, and my mouth got sore. And well, we thought we were gonna get fly home. We said, no, and cut and send me another outfit. And so we come up Thanksgiving. And so the lieutenant's in charge of us. He had to hunt a kitchen for us to eat Thanksgiving. So he took us from across camp, and we got there. They done about run out of food. They just had little scraps, and so we eat what we could. And we got back to camp. He said, "I'm going to hunt another kitchen." So he hunted another kitchen, found right close to where we was at, and we ate two dinners at Thanksgiving, and we had plenty of such time. But I said I had Thanksgiving, then I got on a boat, started home, got home, got off the boat, got on the train, and went to Fort Knox. I got Fort Knox, and I was home. Thanksgiving, I was home, and got married before Christmas. I got it all done before Christmas. I ate a Thanksgiving in France and ate Christmas dinner at home. It took 14 days nights to go over there and 7 nights and come back. 7 nights to come back. But nobody didn't get much sick coming. But when we went over, there was over 100 ships in our convoy. It went over 100 ships in it. But there was airplane carriage and everything, kind of boats could be in, but we was on it. But we didn't go straight. They zigzag, go your way and this way a while and go. But we lost one boy going over. they announced it on the loudspeakers that a man overboard, and I never did know why they got him or not, but they never did announce they ever got him, so I don't guess they did. A wave come over, ship knocked him off the deck, up on the deck, it knocked him off. And boy, we'd go up there, and of course they had a railing around it, we could hold to it, but that them waves would come over and just knocked you ever which way. And you, on that ship, as long as you're riding this way, it's all right. But if you go this way, your stomach would go up with you. And when it come back down, your stomach wouldn't be down. It just stay up there. And we had one boy from Texas, big raw bone guy. And he got so sick that there's a place, one of them papers there. Every day it's always tell you, he wanted something, he's gonna die, he planned to die, he wanted to die, get out of it. And they come get him a pill or something, and he said, I'll never live to see come back home. But he was with us when they left me out, that he was still there. But I guess he come back, I guess he was willing to come back riding the ship because it's bad. But we had a good time and a bad time. I wouldn't take nothing for it. I ain't done no more to do it again. But I guess that's what happened to my TB when I come out of service. I guess I just said all the time I've been getting lightning struck that side. Of course, I had a home along me with a silver dollar. And I just said all the time, I believe that's what happened to TB. But I had TB after I come out. I was out 2 years and broke down with a TB. And they checked back and I had it when they turned me out, but they didn't tell me about it. So, I don't know. I guess Uncle Sam was trying to get rid of it, so I don't know what else. But, now, anything else you want to know, or something that you want to know that I didn't think of?
Do you remember the date you went on the beach of Normandy?
Went to Normandy. I went in the third day. You know when the war started? I went in the third day. I thought we were supposed to go in the second day, but we couldn't get across the English Channel.
Yep.
So we went in the third day. And we was in from there on out till the war was over. We stayed there until the war was over. We one end to the other. But we got a call to Patton. I guess y'all heard of him. He was Blood and Guts, they called him. And he called and wanted us to bring him a bridge. Said, come with your lights on. Our captain said, we'll come, but we're not coming with our lights on. We ain't coming no lights on. So we drove all night to take him a bridge with no lights on. I don't know how far we went, but we wouldn't drive all night with no lights on. But we just took the bridge and unloaded it, head back to get iron back up. And so, but he lost a lot of more, Patton did. And them tanks would get blowed up and then blow the boys up in it. There's a bunch of them, you know, they just be sitting there with were. Well, going through France, we couldn't hardly breathe. There were so many dead people and dead soldiers, and dead cows, and dead horses. And you couldn't hardly breathe driving along the road. Now you just simply take your breath. So they finally got taking dozers and pushing cows and bodies and all in together and just burying them right away. And so it was terrible to come on up. But after got into Germany, we didn't get no bombs. I guess they decided they wasn't going to bomb our whole country. But now, too, France, Belgium, Luxembourg got buildings, and they just blow little towns up and just blow nothing there. And one little town, I don't know how big it was for this town, we started to it, and there wasn't a building standing, there wasn't no walls, nowhere, everything was still a pile. We couldn't figure out, I got to ask about it, And the Germans had a machine gun, a big gun, and it's on a level on the track. And they had a mountain. They'd come bring it out and shoot it and then hold it back here. So I guess that's what we was bombing that town to try to get that gun. I guess that's what I want to boy out. But and I didn't tell you, we was there, Lynn, and we woke up one morning, we heard the ground was on trembling. We could hear airplanes coming. Well, when the daylight, good daylight, well, they heard it come. And we was close enough, we could see the bombs falling, and the people shooting the planes down. And they said there was 2,000 planes went over that day. We couldn't even stand up out of the ground shaking so bad. And you just couldn't dream of that many planes, but those fighters come over and they got shot down, a lot of fighters, but they fighting, checking those big planes. One of the German planes, one of them got shot him down and he bailed out, but he didn't hit the ground alive. They had everybody shot at him, he said, good, just to see how they could hit him. So I don't know what, I bet he didn't hit the ground alive because everybody was shooting at him. But it was pretty bad there. After they bombed that place all day, Germans was hit up. They was holding on right there, but after we got that done, we moved on pretty fast.
You do have sticks. I didn't know that.
I don't know why. I can think much of it anymore or not.
How many people were on the first ship you was on going over?
I don't know. I don't know how many was on there. I don't know how many really we had. Of course, we had headquarters and A company and B company. And I guess, I don't know how many was in a company. But anyhow, it was a barracks, what I see. There was double beds, and I had upstairs and downstairs. And I don't remember why I can count how many was or not. That was a big company was another thing. So there was more than just our outfit on that one ship. But it was terrible. I mean, that was terrible, boy. You couldn't dream. After just laying down in that hole and it gets so hot and stuffy. And coming back, the boys gambled so much, I've seen piles of money laying up in there just, where they're down in the floor gambling and all. Of course, there's nothing else to do, I didn't even know. I never did do nothing like that. I know it's like that good, but I just didn't do that. Well, now I'll take that back. I did. One night at the war was over, we downtown, come back in to the barracks, house where we said. The boys were gambling, playing cards. They want me to come on, because I always carry my money just a little on me, Well, come on, play cards. I say, y'all just won't let me to learn to get my money. No. I sat there and won $30, got up and left them. It made them so mad they couldn't understand. That's the only time I ever gambled. Well, we used to roll dice for pennies. I don't have their pennies was as big as our $50. And we just told him out the ship. They just go back to go on the ship. We go on just say before we could go. And we used to nothing to do. We just get out and play for pennies and see how many one guy could get, But I didn't gamble no like that. I did go, after the war was over, I did go take a truck, being a lieutenant, and got a whole truckload of beer. We went to the beer and got a truckload of beer. And, I never drank a drop of it. We had Coke too. And Boy, you just talk about a bunch of men drunk, I tell you the truth. Well, we was working pretty hard, and they pulled us into the woods. Well, I got to tell you about me get go. I went a deer hunting when I was during the war. We pulled into this pine forest, and here's drizzling rain. So that one morning, we said, let's go deer hunt, see I'm going to kill. So some people drove and some shot. So we went out and we got 3 that morning, 3 deers. So the lieutenant said, well, we'll give 2 of them the kitchen, then we'll cook the other outside. Well, it was drizzling rain all day. We was cooking a deer. And he got it about done. He said, I tell you what I'll do. If y'all that be good, I know where's the cellar for wine. So I'll go get a bunch of wine. And that was the best turkey. I mean deer. It's when we cooked outside. I guess the wine made it taste better, I don't know. Then we went, after war, we was hauling some logs, the Englishman was cutting logs, and we was hauling logs to make bridges out of them. We drove into the woods, and these Frenchmen's cutting. There was 3 trucks that was doing it. Got it, that big snow on the ground, I guess maybe a foot deep in there. And one of those Englishmen said, there's wild hogs down in there. So we told him, well, you can load the truck, we're gonna go kill the hog. We tracked them things for half a day and never did find them. They'd be rooting the snow up and we never did find them hogs. You would think, well, we had a lot of fun with it. We had a lot going on. We was in one big mansion. We pulled into, well, I guess we stayed there 10 days. We was in it was the prettiest mountain, you know, big gondoliers hanging down. But I don't think there's that many gondoliers hanging there with them all left. The boy knows not done it. I didn't do it. I don't think I done it. I didn't. Oh, but it was a beautiful place. It was in just right side of a little creek, and it was a pretty mansion. I don't know. It's just, I got to study a little. Oh, I never did tell you about the bug bombs. I had to get on up in France or Belgium, and Germany was about to run out of gas, and so they got to shooting buzz bombs. I mean, you don't know what it is, but it was a little plane. They loaded it with gas, and when that gas went out, that thing would fall. And you have a night when they shoot them off, there'd be a streak of fire running back behind it about 6 foot. And when they cut off, here they come down. We could lay and watch them say, you know, we wonder, are they gonna fall here, gonna fall there? So we went on and we had to go back to get something. And one of the Frenchmen said, good thing y'all moved. Said, after y'all, one night, the day after y'all moved, said one of them buzz bombs failed, that's where y'all eat your breakfast. About the same time while y'all eat breakfast. But they had us roped in, I guess. I know where it was. But I don't know why. But they scare you to death, hear them coming. And just wonder if they're going to fall on you. But I told the children I'll pay, I believe 3 times over there. And it was hot weather the second time I was over to our place. And they said, well, I'll take it to your body. So they take my arm to my body, and I kept that on there 10 days. And they time me to take it off, so I went to the medics to have them take it off. They started me going around and around pulling that tape off of me. And I was ready to just floor here. You know what they done to me? Covered me up in rub alcohol. And I was screaming, I told them I wouldn't do a dog like that. And you know what, they rubbed me and rub alcohol and me just burn up. But I said, they wasn't worrying about it. Well, I guess I said just about all I know to say. But it was, you lay down at night, you didn't know what you'd wake up several different times, you'd dig your foxhole and you'd dig back under. You lay down in there and get back. Or if a German come by, he couldn't see you down in there. You'd dig down and you'd dig back under. Go down there and lay down under. So when I pass away, I'll know how much it is laying underground. Did you ever dig a foxhole, Roland?
No, there was no fighting. No,
It wasn't.
no, the war was over when I went over there.
You didn't have to dig a foxhole. They didn't make you dig a foxhole. You didn't want to dig it. You did. Of course, one of my buddies who was with me, he wouldn't dig a foxhole. But when that big bomb started out, he died in on top of me, and he done it off with a piece of rain you ever seen here. Oh, I mean today. We thought our time was up. No, that's all it was to it. But if it had failed in that field where we was at, it might have killed every one of us. You know, if my life wouldn't hit the ground. But it didn't do it.
Brother Roland, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Add to it?
Say something, Roland.
See, I was married and had one child when I was inducted into the service. Of course, I'd stayed out then, and I get my basic training. Went to Fort Joseph T. Robinson, Arkansas, and took 17 weeks of infantry basic training. Said, you will see combat. Well, about the time I got my basic training in, the war was over. So they said, well, you'll be occupation troop in Germany. So they sent me over there for 6 months, and then sent me back home.
Well, you got to see part of Germany then, anyhow, didn't you? You got to see part of Germany.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Heidelberg and Heilbronn.
Germany was a lot prettier country than any other ones. They had pretty cities. But you know, Paris, they never did bomb Paris. I reckon they said in contract they wouldn't bombing Paris. They never did bomb Paris. But I just like to went there for a while, but I just got to stay overnight in Paris. But the Frenchmen and all after the war's over, they just as nice to us as could be. You know, they'd take us in, feed us, and say all night if you wanted to. But, I brought some pictures home with I will not tell this. I stayed on 3 days with a family. Went there for a 3-day pass. And we had a 18-year-old girl and a 12-year-old girl. So I just took pictures of them, you know. And I brought them home. We got married. Well, I thought she'd done away with it. So the other day we were looking for these pictures. Judy, my daughter, said, Daddy, said, you still got these pictures of these girls? Said, you want to take them with you too? I said, I thought my wife got rid of all of these. But she didn't. I know she did.
How old were you when you Went
I
into
went in
service.
at 18 and come out at 21, of course, almost 22. I was almost 22. Then when I went in at 18,
How old were you, Brother Roland, when you went in?
I was about 21.
I'll put down there.
of course, I'd done been away from home a while. That wasn't just the first time of course, I left home when I was 16 and went to Illinois and worked in Illinois for a while. I've done away from home, but what hurt me worse than anything, see, I couldn't write. I couldn't read and write. And I had to get somebody else to write my letter for me. So that hurt me a whole lot there. Of course, I could hear from them, that my family would send me letters, and they'd send me a candy and stuff like that. They'd maybe get one piece of it if they send you a box full. Cause you had to buy it with everybody else. Cause when you open the package, boy, you just couldn't. They just dive in on it. Well, they done everybody that way. I wasn't on one done everybody. If they get a box, you gotta have some of that what stuff they got too. It was good for us.
Making the bigger.
That's one thing about it, in service, one of the best buddies you ever had is for a guy that with you. He stay with you thick and thin, whatever goes on, he'd be right there with you. I never got eat up but one time, the lieutenant. We still in old years in Camp Force, Tennessee. And so we had some boys that went over the hill. Got drunk. They was in jail. So they said, they need somebody to take one of these prisoners to clean all officers' backs up. Well, of course, I was on duty, so I had to take this boy up and clean the officers' backs up. So he was mopping the floors and cleaned up. And we had a cocoa machine in there. He begged from me to give him some money to buy a Coca-Cola. It was only a nickel, my coach was. So he kept on. So I just got him a Coke and gave it to him. I'll bet he didn't have his half drink, here come Lieutenant. You believe he said anything to that boy? He went up one side down me and come out the other side. And he made me stand at attention. And I stood there with tension and with a gun on that boy all the rest of the time he was working. Because he said, if you let him do anything, you'll take his place and he'll have yours. But now that's the only time I was in there all the time. I was in there 2 years, 8 months, and that's the only time I ever got eat up by a lieutenant. But now he sure eat me up, boy. He called me everything could be mentioned.
When you built the bridge for Patton, do you remember where it was at?
No, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But he come in one way and we come in the other way. All wasn't coming in the same line. He was coming in one way, we was coming the other. And I don't know why he had called us to bring it that far. For great, I don't know why he was. His rest of his outfit, because we wasn't on the outfit at Bill Bridges, no way. There's more outfits at Bill Bridges. But I don't know why. But I was there, man. I seen him say, whatever time. He'd come up the front line, he'd come in his Jeep, he'd have a driver. He'd come right up front line and see everything going all right. He didn't back down. Of course, he didn't come too often, but I've seen him several times. But he... Another time I was on duty in Camp Force, And on duty, and there's lieutenant told me to take one of these prisoners, I'd take him out on a hike, make him run. So I sat on one side and the guy outside driving the Jeep, and we made him run. So he was going on and on. He said, I think about just running away from me. I said, boy, I might not kill you, but I sure will wound you before you get to it. But I told him right then I would shoot him before he left. Well, I never got another thing I'll tell you. We had to, I believe it was in England then. They were going to take us to a rifle range, you know, before they shoot over you. Had machine guns set up there. And you had to crawl out of the trains and crawl. I bet you there's down the railroad down there, but on your stomach. And they had big holes in them on the ground where it hit big water. You just walk right on through it. You didn't go around it. And said if you raised up as much as a foot, it would hit you. So, but nobody got shot because they laying too flat to the ground. I mean, but that was the worst. Because we wasn't used to that gun shooting over us. Like you could hear the bullets singing over top of you. But the next day or 2 weeks, they took the nurses out and said 2 of them did get shot through the rear. 2 of them, I reckon they raised up a little something. But I didn't know they shooting that close up to us, but they was. But they sure went, well, we didn't shoot, we went to rifle ranges a lot, and practiced shooting guns. But, and I got to drive a tank once while I was in there. Of course, I had a heavy pontoon driver, I was a heavy equipment driver. And they wanted us to move, we wasn't doing nothing, so we wanted to move the camp up on equipment. And so I asked the captain, said, can these people drive? They said, these people can drive anything you got, so we got to drive. I got to drive a Jeep one time. Come on, Roland, tell something else.
I don't know nothing to tell.
You want to pass your pictures around, let everybody look at them?
Yeah. And now that, you can show them that little thing, bill, that's what we slept in England.
Okay.
I believe it was 10 to a barracks, and it was hot. I mean, there wasn't no winter there much. So we bought a fan, we bought a radio, and bought an iron for each barrack. I mean, the boys just made up and bought it themselves, you know. So when we went to war, I don't know where stuff went to. I didn't know nobody take them with them, so they must have left them in the barracks. Because I told one day, I said, I got a part of a fan and a radio and an iron over there somewhere. We had to press our clothes, you know, keep our press on. But
Do you remember a lot about the Battle of the Bulge?
oh yeah,
What was it like?
oh here was one outfit was unloaded. The boat was unloaded, another bridge outfit, and they got called our company and told us to unload and come pick their company up if they was away from it. But we got to them, the Germans had done, and they got theirs, but we got back and got theirs up. That was the worst time right there. I mean, that was, after that, we moved. After the Battle of the Bulge, we moved. But that's why all them planes come over, that's the time all them planes come over. You know, after that, we moved them out. But it was cold, so cold up in Germany, you could ride along the road and see dead people setting up, soldiers setting up against a tree with a gun just stopped down to the ground and just sitting there, you know. And we come by a little cemetery at the side of the road. They was trying to bury him, they'd leave him with the feet sticking out or something like that. Couldn't have time to get them all on the ground. But I don't think we ever left a soldier over there, and I did when we went in, but we always cleaned our soldiers up. Y'all seen the cemeteries on television, ain't you? I seen them too, red blue. It's something to see.
Did you ever have a desire to go back years later to see?
No, they begged me to stay before I was coming home, we're getting ready to come home. And of course, I was only a corporal, and they offered me a staff sergeant for the motor pool if I would sign up and stay. And they would send me home for 3 months. Then I would go back over. And I told them, no, I'm done with it, and I'm going home. I didn't want it. But there's a lot of them didn't stay, sign up. We had several guys to make lieutenants at the war door, had the big stripes. They made lieutenants and all. We was up there before the war broke out, it was over. We was just train station. And of course the boys just wanted to see what they could find. They found a whole case of watches, but there was braces on them and everything. So he brought them back over to the barracks, and he told them, found this whole case of watches. He started giving them out. He gave them all out. He just kept one. He gave everyone arrested one. He gave me one. I still got it at home now. But I had one staff sergeant one day. He said, wasn't too long after I got it. He said, he didn't get mine. He said, I'm going to take your watch away. I said, no, you can't take my watch. He said, yeah, I pulled my rank on me. And so he pulled his rank on me. I gave him a more watch. But he didn't keep me very long. I went to the lieutenant and told the lieutenant, I said, can a staff sergeant take a watch away from him? No, he can't pull you and take a watch from him. I said, well, I had one do it. He said, well, you'll get your watch back. And so I did. He made him give me that watch back. But nobody liked him much anyhow. He was a staff sergeant. People didn't like him more now. But ask me something else you want to know anything.
No, I could ask you questions all night. What was it like when y'all got back here? When y'all got back home?
You mean when I got back?
Yeah, was there, you read that there wasn't very many jobs, and it was still tough.
I had a job when I got back. Of course, I was fireman when I left.
Yeah.
Still farmed when I got back.
Well, that's what I was, farmer. And I got married just before Christmas. And my dad told me, said, I told him I didn't have no place to go. He said, well, I give you 2 rooms. Where he was living. He said, I give you 2 rooms. I said, no, thank you. I said, no, a house ain't big enough for for 2 families. And so I found a house on the bluff from where the dam is. Over on on this side, I found a house there, and me and my wife moved there. There were 2 rooms, and I stayed there 2 years. Then I bought me a little farm out on Buck Creek. But that's what I done. I farmed for a time. Then I built a new house at Rocky Hill and a new store, and run the store for 4 years. And people beat me out of everything I had. They come in and buy it on credit and not pay it, I still got a book full of stuff now, people that didn't pay. But, then I sold it and went down, a woman told me, said, moved down on her farm. She was going to Florida, her husband died. And so he told me, said, move down there. I said, well, I don't like the farm or not. That's when I stayed in the bed for 2 years. My wife took care of me. I was out Army 2 years, and I broke down that TV. Of course, I went to Atwood, Kentucky. I don't know where you know it is, before Hopkinsville, and they wanted to take out some ribs out of me. And I told them, no, I wasn't gonna do it, because there's boys back in there that had it done, and they was in worse shape than they was when they got it done. I said, no. So they said, well, you can't go. Well, I said, yes, I can't go. So I told my wife to come get me. So here she come one Sunday morning, Monday. And so went to told them, so I want my clothes. They said, you can't get your clothes. They down in the basement locked up. I said, well, you see what I got on, don't you? I said, I'm going out here with what I got on. I said, I'm going home today. So I went home and Dr. Marion in Glasgow started treatment. I went to the hospital and stayed 10 days. Then I went home and stayed 2 years in the bed. And got up and started farming. Was on the stove. He said, you'll never farm anymore. And he's the one that told me to build a store. I built a new house and built a store. And he said, you'll never farm anymore. But he didn't know. And just like they told me and my wife both when I left down at the hospital, said, you'll be dead in 6 months. We'll give you 6 months to live. 2 doctors told me that. I said, if I do, I'll die at home. So I went home. I didn't. I wasn't no fool with it. So they said that you'll be dead. There's no way you're living no longer than 6 months. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I might die before we get home, but I'm still here.
How old are you now?
Well, we'll be 19, so February I'll be 86. I was in the bed 2 years and had 2 little girls. And the wife took care of me and the kids, 2 girls. She had a hard time with it. I bought that little farm out about 40 acres. And I had a few cows. She was trying to milk cows. One morning she was gone. She come back in, so the cows was out, she had to go hunt them out. I said, well, you won't have to hunt them no more. She said, well, they'll be gone for night. And I called a guy, and they had to go tell a fellow to come look at my cow. He come up, we checked for him, drove him on out, drove him home. So I told him, you won't have food with them no more. I said, I got enough to take care of enough milking cows. So we did. I've had a pretty rough life, but I had a good life too. I don't want to start talking about wife, I go to crying. One of the best women ever lived, I guess. I thought so. She never grumbled, never bit when she waited on me 2 years. But I got up and farmed. Then I bought where I'm at, 100 acres. I've been there ever since. You know, that's my life.
You did a good job telling
Yeah.
your story.
Well, there's more, but you know, it's hard to keep it all. I lay and think about it, about the time. Of course, I got more now to think, just sitting in the house by myself and think about all that stuff, you know, but it gets on my nerves sometimes, but nobody dreams, because nobody has never been, don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. You might think you do, but you don't, you know. When you lay down on the ground for all the many nights, laying underground, you don't know why you wake up and water running under you. It seemed like it was going through France and England. It rained every day, I believe. I did it all the time. And if you was in that tent, little pup tent, as long as you didn't touch it on the inside, you was all right. If you touched it on the inside, it would just run right through like going down a little loop. But as long as you didn't touch it, you could touch it outside, it's all right, but you could not touch it on the inside. When you crawled in, you had to lay down. You crawled in and laid down, you backed out. But we was in Camp Forest, we was out in the woods, and I didn't know there were rattlesnakes down there. But got up went to the kitchen to get our breakfast. Found 2 rattlesnakes right around the kitchen. It wasn't too big, but well, we heard one boy scream, and he come running on me after Mother's night. And he had a rattlesnake when he woke up laying across his chest. He didn't come out the back, he come out the front, but he unbuttoned it to come out. He said, I didn't take time to come out. But he said, that scared him to the he said, that rattlesnake, of course it was cold, you know. That rattlesnake was laying up on his chest, because it was warm. All right, Brother Cobus.
As I said earlier, the church got y'all just a little token of appreciation. It certainly don't fulfill what y'all did. Let me take that water for you.
Yeah.
Hope this is.
It'll be pretty heavy,
You go out, you know what I
Now go ahead, open the nice tag on the back. I want to read on one of them if you don't mind.
Thank you.
I thank you, that's really quick.
I want to read the tag off the back of it for you all. It says this flag is made of hardwood flooring reclaimed from the barracks at Fort Knox, Kentucky. This wood was salvaged in 2007 by Greg Cole as part of a recycling program through the federal government. It has never been sealed with chemicals, but was waxed, which leads to its characters. Soldiers from the armed divisions and Marines who fought in World War II walked on this floor before heading off to war. This building is the final batch of flooring from this era. The barracks have been gone since 2007, and this second generation flag is wood left from the original 750 in production. When this wood is gone, there will be no more flags. Then each flag is numbered. But that's the hardwood flooring that come out of the barracks that they walked on before they went to war.
I thank you.
Thank you, too.
I'll hang it up beside my rack again.
Anyone else have anything they want to feel like they need to do or questions they need to ask?
Well, I'm gonna get up and shake their hands and tell them what they mean to me. Roland, I've known you for years and years.
Yeah. Long time.
I love
You
you.
was a little boy.
Yeah, I love you. And I salute you for this American flag way of doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
You
sir.
too, sir.
Yes, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you.
That was real nice.
I've been kind of dreading it. Because I never was much of a talker.
Well, you did a fine job. Yeah, good. We thank you, Jim,
Did a good job.
for sharing this with us. I feel like we need to have a handshake. Maybe just come around and tell them how much we appreciate it. Maybe if we could just sing maybe Amazing Grace as we come around, maybe without the music.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. How precious is that grace appear the hour I first believed. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We know last days to sing God's praise, and when we first begun. Just the third verse. Through many dangers, foes, and snares, I have already come. His grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home.
Won't you sing that third verse again?
Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. His grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home.
Anyone with a word?
I want to thank the Lord tonight for being so good to me and my family, friends, and loved ones. And when I went in the Army, I had 3 brothers, and they was all 3 already in the service. They was in the fighting part, and I wasn't in no fighting. But thank the Lord, the prayers brought us all back home safe.
I want to thank the Lord for saving me, and thank the Lord for He's bound to watch and look over me for all these years. When I got on the boat, a lot of boys said, I won't come back home. I don't want on the boat. I said, I'll be back home. I'm coming back home. And I wasn't saved. I didn't get saved after I was done down with TV when I got saved. And but the Lord watched over and cared for me. And I can't understand why He let me live as long as He has it in the shape I've been. About TV, and I've had 2 or 3 heart attacks, 2 strokes, and I don't know why he's holding me on. I don't know why he's holding me. He's holding me on something. And y'all pray for me.
Amen.
You talked about how when y'all was out that one day, you left and the storms got up, you had to turn around and come back, and then another time that big bomb hit in the field beside it and didn't go off. It was just protective hand of God over you.
Yeah, but we had several close calls, but we did not worry. We were scared. We were scared some of the time, but we wasn't scared all the time. Cause if you did, you'd been crazy before you got back. That's all there was to it. You just couldn't let it get on your mind too much. But after we got to Germany, we moved on and done real good. Got to Germany. Also, the Hitler was done. But I don't know why anybody knows, but Hitler killed his own self. He killed himself down underground, he was in a concrete thing underground and killed himself. He said he was not going to let nobody capture him. He killed himself. I wanted to see it, but we started there and to see where he was at in Berlin. We got within 30 miles of Berlin. Russia turned the back and wouldn't let us go no further. But we was intending to go to Berlin to see where Hitler was at. But we didn't make it. Okay, I'm done now. You can take yours off.
What does that on you? Hey, that don't have a name.
Once again, we thank you all. And, I want to tell the church we also got Brother Kevin East and Brother Brian Gustafson flag also to give them recognize them for their service in Iraq.
I asked him to come tonight, but he worked out the cold. He's gonna sit.
Whether he'd be here or not, but we did get them one. Present them with them whenever they're here the next time. Anyone have a word before we dismiss?
There's a lady that I work with. They had to fly her mom to Louisville today. They removed the brain tumor. She's in her 70s. And just pray for that family. I don't, she's in critical condition. I don't know. I haven't heard this afternoon how she's doing. But she's got several blood clots, they said, too. And it's all of a sudden happened.
Remember this lady and this family.
Right there.
I remember the Dick Rosette family too.
I was gonna say, let's remember his family and let's remember the Shelton Wilson family. That 18-year-old boy was, the obituary was in the paper tonight. He killed himself too, and I read in the paper where